Welcome to the second and final day of the 4th RSM MBA Regatta, where the event winner will be crowned. The 12 teams competing had already sailed 2 challenging races yesterday amongst some tricky conditions, but it all came down to today's final race to decide the champions of this regatta. The weather forecast for the day was for a northwestern breeze of around 15 to 18 knots, making for yet another exciting day of sailing for the teams. Preparations for the day ahead began early for the competitors as the crews readied their boats for the windy conditions. This event sees 2 classes taking place over the weekend. First up is the Bavaria class, where teams are tasked with racing the fast and responsive Bavaria boats. And today, the RSM Alumni 1 team, skippered by Peter Corti, had a disappointing regatta with a 5th and 2 6th place finishes. The team hoped for more and will be back to improve their scoreline next year. A team that were much happier with their performance this weekend was RSM MBA 14. They managed to score 2 second-place finishes in their last 2 races, which rocketed them to 4th place on the overall leaderboard, a great personal best for them. All eyes seem to be on Team RSM EMBA 13 in the corporate and alumni division, following a strong performance yesterday which had put them in 2nd place at the close of play. However, they were unable to repeat their good form today and dropped into 3rd place on the overall leaderboard as a result. Meanwhile, in the NBA Sailing League division, the teams were fighting it out and the racing was as intense for the spectators as it was for the teams themselves. The first race of the day saw a real battle between teams RSM2 and INSEAD on the second upwind, both teams vying for first place on the racecourse. This neck-and-neck racing is all part of the attraction for the Max Fun fleet. Being an official one-design class, the boats are very closely matched, making for tight racing and some great competition. So, despite a close race between the 2 teams on the upwind, it was RSM2 that rounded the top mark first, putting them in 2nd position. During the downwind, the distance between the 2 boats got bigger, with RSM2 gaining some great speed and chasing the leader, Kellogg WHU, who was racing with a bigger boat today because of yesterday's boat accident. Kellogg WHU was racing through with a handicap which ended them to the 4th place. Despite a setback in his last race, INSEAD managed to scoop the overall event win thanks to some stronger finishes in other races, a great feat for the team who would be crowned the champions of the Max Fun class.
I've been participating in MBA regattas for quite a few years. We were very nicely surprised by the regatta organized by RSM this year. There were fantastic boats in this event. We had the Max Funs, and there were small boats with only 4 to 5 people on it, and it was very competitive racing. To our big surprise, we actually won this race. We were 3 ladies from INSEAD, plus a friend of mine from Holland. We had never raced together, but we really bonded very well. We looked after the tactics, but we were a little bit light, so we had to go downwind. We always lost a little bit, but upwind with our weight, we could actually manage to make up for it, for the speed.
At the end of the thrilling weekend, the results looked like this. In the Max Fun class, it was INSEAD who took the top spot, followed by RSM2 in 2nd and LBS in 3rd place overall. The Bavaria class saw 1 RSM staff take the event win, with LBS and HEC taking 2nd place and RSM EMBA 13 in 3rd overall. The teams were pleased with their podium finishes, but all competitors came away from the event with some great memories, new sailing skills, and some lasting relationships forged outside of the business realm. To celebrate the team's achievements, a wonderful award ceremony took place straight after racing, where the winners received their trophies in front of an enthusiastic crowd who also enjoyed watching the day's action and looked forward to the evening's festivities. The anticipation for next year's regatta has already set in, with everyone already applying to attend and compete. We'll certainly be there and hope you will join us too. Thanks for watching.